Today I want to talk about financing. All right, Chicago, welcome back to another edition of our YouTube channel. I'm Jim from Anchor Point Roofing. If you're like me, you don't have $1 million laying around or even $20,000 to just put into a new roof instantly, and I know a lot of other homeowners don't. We use something called WiseTack. It connects to our CRM, our Jobber platform. They've recently increased our limit from $25,000 for financing your roof or your project up to $65,000. So this has been huge for a lot of larger commercial projects, but also some of our homeowners need it. So let's jump into it. Let me show you a little bit about why it helps and what's going on with WiseTack and why we love them so much. Game changer, the $65,000 roofing game changer inside WiseTack's massive new upgrade. WiseTack connects through our Jobber CRM. It's seamless. It's a third-party application, so we don't really interact with it a lot. Our homeowners do though. So again, the new ceiling, the old one was $25,000. They wanted to give people a little more breathing room. Not every company was able to jump up to the $65,000 tier. We were one of the lucky ones because of our past history. Definitely has a residential focus. There's some commercial projects that can be financed. If you do have a multi-unit building, this is kind of cool and important. So let's say there's 6 people in the building. What we can do is, if your project's 50, 80 grand, we can break it down and each person in that building, if there's 6 of you, can all finance separately up to that $65,000 level. It's really nice for multifamilies when we don't all have the money. Cost and inflation is driving it up, with the war that we've had in Iran, shingle prices, it's a petroleum product, definitely everything keeps going up. So it helps to finance it as project prices increase. Project complexity, obviously if it's a more complicated project, it's gonna be a little bit more money, so it gives you a little bit more breathing room, and it's super easy to do. They've broken out with an official partnership with Lending Club, so it's supposed to be a very seamless way to increase the amount of financing. Lending Club, I've heard a lot about them. Massive data pool, 150 billion cells of underwriting data for precise approvals. Banking stability, so with having a big partner like Lending Club, gives you some peace of mind that they're not just gonna go out of business. One of the easiest things is the zero effort setup, and a lot of our clients who have used this said that. It's so simple to get pre-qualified. I'll talk about it in a minute, but they do a soft check. Literally within 60 seconds, you can know whether or not you're gonna be approved for that project. Automatic sync, so we send you a quote. At the very bottom of that quote, there's a little line for WiseTack. It will show you how much your payment would be, how many ever years you finance. So it's very cool, very user-friendly. Native visibility, so the customers see the payment options right in the Jobber client hub. So if you get a quote for 20 grand, 30 grand, you can see it breaks it down for you right in your client hub. Makes it very easy to sort out. Lightning fast, like I said a few seconds ago, 60 seconds and you're pretty much approved or not approved. They do what's called a soft check. If you're familiar with credit reports at all, hard inquiries count against you a little bit. It's like a hard check against your credit, and the credit companies don't want to see that you're just trying to get credit from 5 or 6 different places. So this soft pull doesn't count against you. At least that's the initial setup. And then I think you do have to go through and get a hard pull, but you want to know before you invest that and potentially get a little ding on your credit. The hard inquiries do go away after 2 years, but if you can avoid it, why not? It's nice to have WiseTack with the soft check. No interest traps. So there's no deferred retroactive back interest traps. So I know a lot of companies will have hidden fees on the back end. I've done a lot of research on WiseTack, and so have some of our customers, and they're really above board. They're really straight up with no hidden fees. Definitely fair interest rates. Some of our customers have qualified for up to 0%. And again, no hidden fees, no prepayment penalties. You can pay it off as soon as you want or let it go the entire duration of the loan. Fast back end, so they do get it done really fast. You can do it all from your phone on the mobile app. Each customer and Jobber that we send stuff to, you have your own little back end, so you can see what payments you've made, where you are with your financing, etc. And on-site results. So if we're out in the field and a customer wants to finance, we can get it set up typically right on the roof or just after. One thing I do like about WiseTack is they have what's called a high NPS score. So it's a net promoter score. If you're a business owner, you might know about it, but it's basically people saying yes, giving you a good thumbs up. It's like a good review, a net promoter score, and WiseTack has a really high net promoter score. Easy to work with, very solid, 30-second approval process, and the financial stability that comes with WiseTack. Direct funding. So if you're a contractor, this part is kind of important to you. I think it's cool. Once the job is done, the homeowner's completely happy and signed off, they approve it through their system. They click the approve button. Usually it's 2 business days and we get the money ACH. So if you're a contractor watching this and you have a Jobber platform, it's super seamless. It's nice to get your money in just a couple days once everything is done and that homeowner's completely happy with the project. Eliminate tedious bank draws and checking. Everything is pretty much done electronically. Invest wisely, protect your home's value. You want to be able to have the money when you need it to replace that roof. Insurance companies are really cracking down on the insurance game. Deductibles have gone from like 1,000 to like 5,000, 1 to 2 to 3% of your home's actual value. So it makes it difficult. The insurance game has changed, which helps financing. Even if you are getting that insurance check that's coming from the insurance company, it can be 1, 2, 3 months we've seen. So intermediate term financing can really help you get that roof on when you need it, when it's leaking, get it done. If you like what you're seeing today, give us a like, give us some questions. We love questions here at Anchor Point. We always say the homeowners who ask the most questions are typically the best. That's all I have for financing. I want you to know it's seamless, easy, and now we've gone up to a $65,000 threshold per person. That's it for today, Chicago. Thank you for watching about our financing. If you have any questions, let us know, and we will see you on the next one.